Hello and welcome to my channel and welcome to another RWBY reaction. This time I'm doing episode 4 called The First Step. A couple of things I forgot to mention when doing the reviews was the colour of Ruby's eyes seemed to be of interest to Ozpin. I mean, he very deliberately made mention of Ruby's silver eyes, and I'm wondering what that means, because obviously Ruby is meant to be the saviour. She's the Harry Potter of the RWBY world, and it's up to all the other characters to mould her and, well, train her to be the thing she needs to be to defeat this darkness that is coming. And yeah, with the Harry Potter reference, it almost seems like we're seeing the enactment of a prophecy. Just the way that Ozpin was talking to her in, what was it, episode 1. Yeah, just makes me think that Ozpin doesn't quite know what he's got, but he suspects that she is the fulfilment of some sort of prophecy, but he's not sure. Anyway, maybe we'll get some answers in this next episode, The First Step Part 1, where I assume we're going to start seeing Ruby's training and the training of all of them. And hopefully we get to meet those 2 girls from the credits that we haven't met yet, and Adam. Let's do this.
Wake up, lazy bug.
Oh, who are you? And who are you? Hey, we're meeting them.
I can't believe we've been at Beacon for a full 24 hours. Not that I thought we'd get kicked out or anything. I mean, you're the perfect student and I'm me. But it's just crazy, you know? We've been friends for so long.
Okay,
What are the odds we
okay.
could be together? Well, not together. Not that I'm not saying you're not handsome. You are handsome, but that's
He's
just
got
weird.
pink eyes. They're cool.
Right. What was I thinking? But still, I hope we end up on the same team together. Ooh, we should come up with some sort of plan to make sure we end up on the same team together. What if we bribe that master? No, that won't work. He has a school. I know. We'll have some sort of signal, like a distress signal. A secret signal, so we can find each other in the forest. Can you imitate a sloth?
Nora,
Yes, Ren?
Nora and Ren.
sloths make a lot of noise.
That's why it's perfect. No one will suspect we're
Oh, I like her theme. It's all...
Come on, Nora.
Or is it his theme? I don't know.
together.
But it's all bouncy and...
Wonder what those 2 are so worked up about.
Oh, who knows? So, you seem awfully chipper this morning.
Yep, no more awkward small talk or getting to know you stuff. Today, I get to let my sweetheart do the talking.
Well, remember, Ruby, you're not the only one going through initiation. If you want to grow up, you're going to have to meet new people and learn to work together.
You sound like Dad. Okay, first of all, what does meeting people have to do with fighting? And secondly, I don't need people to help me grow up. I drink milk.
But what about when we form teams?
I don't know, I'll just be on your team or something.
Maybe you should try being on someone else's team.
My dearest sister Yang, are you implying that
You do not wish to be on the same team as me?
What? No, of course I do. I just thought, I don't know, maybe it would help you break out of your shell.
Yeah.
I don't need to break out of my shell. That's absolutely
Ridiculous! There's no way I put my gear in locker 636 yesterday. I would have remembered having to count that high. Oh, why does this have to happen today?
So, Pyrrha, have you given
Pyrrha.
any thought to whose team you would like to be on? I'm sure everyone must be eager to unite with such a strong, well-known individual, such as yourself.
I'm not quite sure. I was planning on letting the chips fall where they may.
Well,
Fair enough.
I was thinking maybe we could be on a team together.
Well, that sounds grand.
Great!
She's got really long hair.
Perfect! The smartest girl in class combined with the strongest girl in class. Together we will be unstoppable. I can see it now. We'll be popular. We'll be celebrities. We'll get perfect grades. Nothing could come between us now.
You know,
She's a bit mad.
Me, Jean-Arc. Nice to meet you.
You again?
Nice to meet you, Jean.
Yeah. So, Weiss, couldn't help but overhear your fondness of me the other day.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Don't worry, no need to be embarrassed. So, been hearing rumors about teams. I was thinking you and me would make a good one. What do you say?
Actually, I think the teams are comprised of 4 students each, so...
You don't say. Well, hot stuff. Play your cards right.
Oh, that's not her hair. That's...
Jean, is it? Do you
have any idea who you were talking to?
Not in the slightest, Snow Angel.
This is Pyrrha.
Hello again.
Pyrrha graduated top of her class at Sanctum.
Never heard of it.
She's won the Mistral Regional Tournaments 4 years in a row. A new record.
The what?
She's on the front of every Pumpkin Pete's Marshmallow Flakes box.
That's you? They only do that for star athletes and cartoon characters.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Sadly, the cereal isn't very good for you.
So, do you really think you're in a position to ask
That's brilliant.
her to be on your team?
I guess not. Sorry.
Actually, Jean, I think you'd make a great leader.
Oh, stop it.
Seriously, please stop it. This kind of behavior should not be encouraged.
Sounds like Pyrrha's on board for Team Jean. Spots are filling up.
Pyrrha.
Now,
Pyrrha
I'm
or
not
Pyrrha?
supposed to do this, but maybe I could pull some strings. Find a place for you. What do you say?
All right, that's a bit too close. Pyrrha, a little help, please?
I'm sorry.
Would all first-year students please report to Beacon Cliff for initiation? Again, all first-year students report to Beacon Cliff immediately.
It was nice meeting
So
you.
she's got a spear gun.
Likewise.
It's got to be a spear gun, isn't it?
Lady Killer?
I don't understand. My dad said all women look for is confidence. Where did I go wrong?
Snow Angel probably wasn't the best start.
Come
No.
on, John. Let's go.
For years, you have trained to become warriors, and today your abilities will be evaluated in the Emerald Forest.
Now,
Oh, the
I'm
Emerald
sure many of
Forest.
you have heard rumors about the assignment of teams.
I've heard of that.
Well, allow us to put an end to your confusion. Each of you will be given teammates. Today.
What?
These teammates will be with you for the rest of your time here at Beacon.
Oh,
So it is in your best interest to be paired with someone with whom you can work well. That being said, the first person you make eye contact with after landing will be your partner for the next 4 years.
See? I told you.
After you've partnered up, make your way to the northern end of the forest. You will meet opposition along the way. Do not hesitate to destroy everything in your path, or you will die.
oh, that's scary.
You will be monitored and graded for the duration of your initiation, but our instructors will not intervene. You will find an abandoned temple at the end of the path containing several relics. Each pair must choose one and return to the top of the cliff. We will guard that item, as well as your standing, and grade you appropriately. Are there any questions?
That sounds really hard.
Sir?
Good. Now, take your positions.
Sir? I've got, a question. So
Whoa.
this landing strategy thing, what is it? You're, like, dropping us off or something?
No. You will be falling.
Oh,
Oh, dear.
I see. So, like, did you hand out parachutes for us?
No. You will be using your own landing strategy.
That. So, what exactly is a landing
Bye. Oh. Well, that was a very informative episode. We got to meet quite a lot of new people. Well, I say meet. We got to know of a few people. We got to meet 3 new people. Pyrrha, who, as top of her class, she seems to be the smartest, or at least she's potentially the smartest and most intelligent of the lot. She's also quite famous, appearing on breakfast cereals. I loved the line where Jean says, "Oh my God, that's only reserved for top athletes and cartoon characters." A little bit of a poking fun at itself. Pyrrha seems to be quite into Jean, although Jean keeps sort of brushing her aside for some reason. I don't think he reads the signs very well. Very typical of a person of his personality type. I can relate to that quite well. Nora seems to be really into Ren, although trying not to give the game away. Very hyperactive. I don't know quite what to make of her. And Ren, who seems very calm, very together. The very little we've met of him, he just seems... I think he likes Nora, but I don't think he likes her in that way. and he just seems very calm, very self-assured, very mature. I don't know who they're alluding to be or referencing at all, actually, for these three. But Ren seems to be associated with green, Nora with pink, and Pyrrha, I would say, with brown. As for the other 8 characters, well, we see on the beach that there's a line of 16 students. We only see 10 of them, I think, in any colour. And that's from far away, so we can't make out any detail. The other 6 are silhouetted. They're blanked out. And when we go into the closer shots, there's only 2 new characters that we can see that we weren't actually introduced to. A man who appears to be wearing sort of grey or silver, and another male who appears to have a blonde mohawk haircut. I assume that together with the 6 that we didn't see, that they're going to make up the other 2 teams of 4. So we're going to have RWBY, Weiss, Blake and Yang together. We didn't see Blake in this episode. That's very odd. They're going to be together, and then we're going to have Jean, Nora, Ren and Pyrrha. So we haven't yet met the other 2 groups of 4 yet. Interesting. I didn't actually notice any major cultural references as such. As yet I don't know the surnames, and the clue could be in their surnames. So I will wait before making a guess as to who Pyrrha, Ren, Nora and Jean... Well, we already know who Jean is. Sorry, Pyrrha, Nora and Ren. As to who they are referencing, I'll leave that to another episode. Another favourite bit of mine was the bit where Weiss is completely going megalomania. She obviously thinks of herself as the strongest. I don't think she has any basis for this thinking. I think it's just her ego that assumes that she is the strongest. But it just kind of shows her way of thinking. Very fantastical, not in the real world. Whereas Ren and Pyrrha are very grounded. We're getting some very, very different personality types. And now it seems that RWBY has given up on making friends, and now Yang is trying to push her away and trying to encourage her. I think they're going to be I think that plan's going to come a little bit a cropper when they find themselves on the same team. Anyway, that's all I have to say about this at the moment. If you've got any questions about this episode, want to know my opinions about any particular detail, please let me know in the comments, and I'll see if I can cover it, or at least give you an answer in the comments. Until then, I'll catch you later. Bye bye.